And, hey, everybody, here we go. Up like a herd of turtles. How's everybody doing? I gotta get this chat popped out over here so I can see it. Gotta be able to read it, See what's going on in the world. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing well. Before I get too carried away, I think I'll see if Lloyd's ready. Lloyd, are you ready? Are you ready to go?
I am.
You are? Okay, well, let me punch that button then and let's make you go. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Good.
Cool.
Had a really lazy day today. I woke up like 20 minutes before I had to do art show.
Yeah?
So.
Uh-huh.
So
rough day.
I've been running behind. Actually, yeah, it was a rough day. Actually, no, we did that. I did that thing last Monday with bringing people in on Skype.
Mm-hmm.
So last night my time, Greg called me. We did a little experimenting. I've been doing it the hard way. The way that
does that surprise
Sinclair you? No, it's just I was doing the way Tom Sinclair does it.
Yeah.
It's so much easier the way I do it is the way Ken Herron does it, even though I'm using vMix.
Yeah.
It works the same way. And I've already got slots opened up for a couple people, so. And,
well, cool.
Rebuilding this set. The only thing I haven't tested yet is I need to have you come in on your call side and then see if you can hear everybody. Otherwise, I'll bring you in on Skype.
Oh, okay.
It's not a screen capture like I was doing with Zoom and all
right,
of that.
Right.
And the way I was doing it. It's strictly an NDI input.
Well, that's the way you should do it, I think, right?
Well, that's the way it's supposed to, but it wasn't, and I
because now that
figure out how to separate my guest. But
Skype had
it brings
you need to be able to separate them so you can get more than one in. Yeah.
Right, and I've got that done now. I've got 2 extra slots right now. So.
Well, good.
So.
Awesome. Well, let's say hello to.
Out a little bit testing it too.
Let's say hello to everybody. Let me click on participants. It's not giving me the whole list, I'll bet, but Al Diaz, welcome. Art, hello. Bob Casey, Curtis Dart, Jody Drone Shots, Jeff Ellenberger, my friend, welcome. Lon Denard, Mike B, Mitch, Paul from Phantom Hodges, the one and only Rick Halber, and then, of course, Tim Reddington. But I know there's more than that. There's got to be, right? Is there more?
Lon Denard, you got Mike B.
Yep. Bob Casey, Curtis Dart, Art, Mitch, Rick Halber. Well, maybe that is everybody that's in here so far. Well, that's all right.
Phantom?
Yep.
Hodges drone?
Yep, that's Paul, Phantom Hodges. Brent Nunley showed up.
Because he's here. Brent Nunley, yeah, he's one of the first ones in.
Lloyd's audio is about half of yours.
6.
Is that?
Yeah.
Let me go listen to this here real quick. Where's my...
Right.
Let me refresh this over here. And click on that.
Okay. See how it sounds. Because I can raise my sound up.
Okay.
How about now? Is that better?
Well, actually, what the problem is mine's way too high. So
is that what it is?
I just brought mine down a little bit, so we'll see how that works out.
All right. So, yeah, because now when I talk, I'm pegging up into yellow when I...
Yeah.
All right.
I
just raised my gain a little bit in the mixer, so... And I can go louder, but that's unnecessary.
Yeah, That was too much.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
yeah, it was. And that was, yeah.
Nightbot scolded Curtis Dart.
Why?
Stop
Because he
spamming those caps. I tell you what.
Yeah, but Rick Halber's name is in caps.
Yeah,
so
I know
He
it.
was just saying hi to him.
I know
You
it.
need to-
That's what made me
You
laugh.
need to take
It's like,
Nightbot to the take
Nightbot to the
woodshed.
woodshed. Boy, you and I think alike. That's scary.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know. That's frightening.
So, I got,
Yeah, here,
I got,
this is
I
this
got
is
a
on
little-
behalf of Curtis. That's
Yeah,
for
there you go.
Nightbot.
There you go.
Yeah.
Everybody, please take a moment and smack the hell out on the like button. I thought he was saying smack the hell out of 400 HL. Hello, John. Hey, by the way, everybody, I want to share something with you. I've got some new stickers, and for a mere $10 super chat, you get one of each. What do you think of that? So here's what we got. We got the logo with, of course, the 400
Okay.
AGL, which could be my channel or how high you're supposed to fly. I got a 3-inch and an 1.5 inch, and you get one of each. Stickers, yeah. For the $10 super chat, you get a pair. You get a 3-inch and an 1.5 inch. Now the 1.5 inch ones, interestingly enough, will fit right on top of your Mavic drones, Mavic Air. It'll fit right on top of. In fact, you know what I'm
really?
going to do? Yep. Watch this. I'm going to put. I got my Mavic Air from Kelly Shores. I'm going to put.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to put my sticker on the Mavic
Right
Air.
over his.
Right over his. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right on the air. And everybody knows this rear part here of the Mavic Air is a lot smaller. So check this out. And I could put it back more.
Sorry, the corona kicked in.
Check that out.
Now that's cool. Now see, I wouldn't mind one of those for mine, except
You
with my
would?
logo on it. But that's
Oh.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind having yours either, but Actually, I think I got one of yours on my truck window, one of your old ones.
Yeah, one of the old ones. Lon, where are you
And
going? You're out. What? I don't get it, Lon. I missed it.
I'm out. Oh, probably because I coughed and I said, "It's the corona kicking in."
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right. Right. So,
And it's not corona; it's called COPD. That's what I've got. That's what years of smoking did to me.
so yeah.
Yeah.
The next thing I got, because I got something else. I don't have my new coffee cups yet. Those I'll get sometime this week.
Oh.
But
Oh, okay.
now, I know that you can buy these things at Walmart if you dare go to Walmart right now for about $3 or something. But these are these are special because they have the same logo on them. Check out that mouse pad, would you?
Now that is nice. That is nice.
That turned out good, didn't it?
It turned out real well. Yeah.
I think that turned out real nice. So,
Yeah.
yeah, those are go away, Nightbot. those are a $20 donation. So, yeah,
Okay.
they're a little more expensive, but they cost me a lot.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but I use this in almost all my shows or one like it,
Uh-huh.
and this is the ticker, and you can put one logo in there. This is your show, so I try to, promote that. But
Uh-huh.
and then I have yours up here, but then I figured out how to put one in the other corner.
Well, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
and so I've got mine over there and yours over here, and I got
Yeah.
yours up there. Cause,
Yeah, that one up there you could
and
probably
this
get
is the
rid
new
of.
hat, guys. Yeah, do what?
Put that up closer to the camera so we can see it better.
Oh, the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already dusty.
Oh, okay.
But that's the new hat. That's the one I have them minus the pins. Those are my pins. But and it's the same brand as the one that
Jim?
Mr. Graphic.
Yeah.
Jim. Yeah, my mind went blank. I was thinking James, but it's Jim. Anyways, Jim Wallace. Yeah. It's the same brand of hat, so I'm real happy with it. It forms and this is all embroidered, so and they're
Nice, very
available.
nice.
I think if I did it right and I saved it, I actually brought the price down on them because I thought they were way too high for. And I'm only if you buy one from there now, I think I'll only make about 51 cents profit, but.
Yeah, that's the thing with this stuff that I've got. The stickers
Yeah.
are going to be a good profit, but because they're easy to mail.
Right.
But mouse pads and coffee mugs and things, when I start paying, $6 to $10 shipping per one of those things, it's yeah. I do, Bob. I have some hats, and they look
Yeah, and Curtis, I'll
Just
get in
like
touch
that.
with you this week.
just black hats, silver thread, embroidered. So it's there, and they're the new ones I have right now have got that plastic punch hole thing in the back for the adjuster, but
in the back,
the next set's going to be the Velcro like this one.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, Curtis said he has to run, but he's been busy doing honeydew stuff. But as soon as we can get together this next week, we're going to start working on my campaign.
there you go. That'll be
Getting some
fun.
things going with that. Yeah. Instead of wearing it on my hat, I'm wearing it on my shirt. Or, well, today I don't have my suspenders on, but I have one of these on my suspenders. So, and
So something else I've been playing with. My new logo looks real nice.
right.
I'm real happy with the way that is shaped up. And I got to give some credit where credit is due to Mr. Casey because he helped me design some of it, gave me some inspiration on it. Hello,
Good.
all. A quick hello. Hello, Chris. Welcome. So I've been playing around in After Effects with the logo. Would you like to see what I came up with?
Yeah, show it
Well,
to us.
I'm going to punch a button and see if this works. So there's the new logo.
Yeah, that really looks sharp. Yeah,
That's the animated version of it.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks good. Well done.
So that's what I played with most of the day today. Give me something to do. The rest of the time,
Right.
I got set up for this right here. Because this is what we're going to be talking about. So,
Yeah,
viewer subscriber spotlight, right? Viewer
right.
video. And I happen to have one. Well, actually, I have two people this week again. And
Oh,
so
good.
I'm going to play this one. I've got it all queued up. And I'm going to play this. This is from Dennis Lovelady. And because last time I did this, 20 minutes after the show was over, I got an email from YouTube saying that I had a copyright claim being filed because of music.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
This is going to have no sound. So, sorry about that. Everyone who sends the videos in from now on, the sound will get muted because I have no way to control who you use for music, which is not a problem. That's all up to you. You're welcome to use whatever you want. But if you have rights to play it on your channel, doesn't necessarily mean that I have rights to play it on mine. So,
yeah, we ran into that with something I did one night.
Yeah, taps.
I forgot what it was.
Taps. I won't forget.
Of all things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
This video is from Dennis Lovelady in near the area of downtown Atlanta. And he's got some really nice shots here.
That is an awesome, awesome video.
I like how
you should animate the clock.
Time ramps things.
Right.
It's not, but it's not a clock, Curtis. It's an altimeter.
It's an altimeter,
and it's set to 400 feet for 400 AGL. Yeah. But I guess I could animate the hands and bring it from 0 to 400
animate the
feet.
hands to come around and stop at 400 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is an idea.
It is an idea. So anyway, that's a video from Dennis Lovelady. The next video is from Ron Lockwood. And this is Ron's video. I got two from Ron. And I'll be playing both of them. But this is from Ron Lockwood.
Wow.
Hey, Nathaniel. Yeah, it must suck to live with scenery like that, you know?
I know. Oh, look at that.
Very, very
water.
nice.
Just pristine.
Crystal clear.
You know, I was talking to, I can't remember who I was talking to. We were talking about, you grow up in certain areas and you don't really appreciate it when you see it every day. But when you see somebody else present it and, like, wow. And that's the way I was about living in Colorado. I grew up, my bedroom window faced out. I had a northwest bedroom, which was the coldest room in the house. And it faced back, and every morning I'd look out the back bedroom window, and there was the Rockies. And I saw those mountains out there every day and didn't think a thing about it. And it's like, God, that's just so boring. And then it wasn't until the Timothy McVeigh trial. And, of course, everybody here in Oklahoma was watching it, And every time that Connie Chung got on and made a fool of herself, spoke, she always did it in front of the backdrop of the Rockies. And it's like, wow, that is gorgeous. And I've been to the Tetons.
Yeah.
And
let me bring in the next video from Ron. He filmed this apparently in August of 2018, and I'm checking audio to make sure that no sound is playing with these.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. Oh, this was in Alaska. He does such a good job of editing his stuff.
Yep. Thank you, Nathaniel. I appreciate that. Tell your friends. Yeah, Ron is he's from, who'd have thunk?
He's just a natural...
Who'd have thunk that, an old biker medic in the Dakotas could produce stuff like this? I mean, this is just...
Well, and that's, he's such
phenomenal.
A videographer. Yeah. See,
that's cool.
That was the funny thing about about Ron is I started following him before before I ever saw him on any of the channels or he ever came into any of the chats, and actually, because we'd chat back and forth in the comment section, and I was at the time one of the group of people I was following was
Wow.
helicopter pilots and different pilots and stuff, and that's what caught my eye was his logo where he's sitting in the helicopter,
Uh-huh.
and he had a little shot of what he was doing, and it's like, man, you're lucky you get to fly in the real things instead of these, plastic ones we're flying.
Right.
And then I got to know him through YouTube and talking on the phone and stuff, and but I've been following him for a long time, but it took a while for the penny to drop, because I just like, yeah, okay, now I know, it's like, I know who you are, but now I
Right.
remember where I met,
Right. Yeah, so that's
but he is
that's
just
another great video there from
phenomenal.
Ron. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, he's such a great videographer and
Awesome
photographer.
stuff.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pictures he shot down in Hawaii and stuff, just absolutely fantastic. So
Some
Hats
shots were
off.
better than others.
hats off to, the shots out of the bottle were better than the shots out of the camera.
Well, no, I just think some of the scenery.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a little bit of scenery that was definitely better than others.
Oh, in Hawaii,
Okay, seeing
yeah.
whales.
Okay, yeah.
In Hawaii, seeing whales
You're starting to sound like a
There's-
dirty old man instead of a grumpy old man. You know that, right? Yeah.
I resemble that remark.
Right. So, what is that? That's still playing. I got to make that quit so it gets off my screen here. Anyway, so that was this week's viewer spotlight videos. And
Excellent.
don't forget, $10 super chat gets you 2 stickers. $20 gets you a mouse pad. We'll be looking for them coffee
There you
cups
go.
to come in this week. So, he's still a man. That's right.
Yeah, I might be old, but I'm not dead.
That's right. That's right. So, have you seen the
Maybe
new
from
pictures?
the neck up.
Have you seen the new pictures floating around?
The new.
The
no,
new
well,
pictures.
it depends.
The new pictures of the Mavic floating around. Have you seen those?
Oh yeah, where was?
What do you think about
hang on
that?
a second. Well, let me. Are you going to show them?
No. Everybody's
You're
seen
not?
them.
Well, okay, everybody's seen them, right? Well, for those that didn't watch Oz by Drone show the other night, I co-hosted with him, and just before we went live, my fax machine started running. It's like, I didn't even know it was hooked up, and all of a sudden I get this printout. So here are my hot little hands. Well, it was Hot News Friday, but let me give you the information that I got from an inside source. And I mean, this is good information. Okay.
This is going to be interesting.
It's called, it's the Mavic Air Mini 2.11.
Ah.
It comes on the standard package, comes with a flux capacitor. And it also, if you get the deluxe package or the Fly More package, you also get a Fusion trash compactor. And it is all powered by antimatter nodes. And this stuff, this comes directly from my inside source right over in Area 51. They sent it to me, said this is the real thing. And just so you people know, all you people have been wondering about those lights in Colorado, the mysterious lights, they were testing it. That's what it was. They were testing out the new Mavic Air Mini 2.11 with the flux capacitor. And it was the fusion trash compactor that was glowing so much. Yeah. So right from Area 51. Breaking news.
That was cute. That was cute. I gotta give you that one. Mike B says he's got plenty of antimatter.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's a lot of speculation that it's a Mavic Air 2, right?
Right. Yeah.
I'm on the other side of the fence with that.
I heard a really good explanation, and it's feasible. I mean, they've quit selling the Mavic Air. They quit selling the Spark. So they've got the Mavic Mini. They've got the Mavic Zoom, the Mavic 2 Zoom, and the Mavic 2 Pro.
Right.
But they've quit selling almost everything else. I think, and this is very plausible, they're going to have the Mavic Mini, the Mavic, which will be what we call the Mavic Air 2 for those of us that don't know anybody. But I think the next one will just be the Mavic. Then they'll have the Mavic Zoom and the Mavic Pro. They're going to drop all the numbers and the, 2.1 and V3. I think they're just going to change their line to just a straight Mavic line. It's going to go Mini, Mavic, Zoom, and Pro.
That's a possibility. That's a possibility.
It makes sense, marketing, and it'd be a hell of a lot less confusing for us old people.
But what if it's what I said last November?
Hell, I don't remember what that was. I can't remember what I said last week.
What if it's the Mavic 3?
Well,
what if they don't drop
that's
the
what
numbers?
It really is.
What if they don't drop the numbers? No, because you see,
if they don't drop the numbers,
putting it in the place of Mavic, in between the Mavic Mini and the Mavic Pro Series, is going to make it have a lesser camera than the Mavic Pro Series, but better than the Mavic Mini. If it's a Mavic 3, it would have a better camera than the Mavic Pro Series, which would mean 8K. People are releasing 8K camera drones. DJI is not going to sit on the fence and not release an 8K camera drone.
Yeah, and
I don't think
there's
anyway.
There's that.
So that's what I think.
I just think that I think the names are irrelevant. They may drop the names Zoom and Pro, and they just may go Mavic Zoom, Mavic, or Mavic Pro, and then Mavic Pro 2. Maybe they may add the number. Because I mean,
they've kept the numbers for everything. The Inspire 1, Inspire 1 version 2, Inspire 2, Phantom 1,
they've not
Phantom
done
2,
a Spark
3,
2.
4.
They've not. Yeah.
Why would they do a Spark
2?
2? Why would they do a Spark 2? They did a Spark 2. It's called a Mavic Mini. Mavic Mini. The Spark 2 is basically a Mavic Mini. Hello, Steve Carpenter.
And they're going back to the Mavic name line,
Yep.
But I don't think they're going to do a Mavic Air because they've discontinued that. And probably my thinking is they want something that's below the Pro but above the Mini. And they need something to fill that price gap. Because there's a big jump. Once they drop the Spark and the Air, there's a huge jump in price between those three.
Well, that's
and
true.
They need something that's going to be midline. And that's why I say they're just going to call it the Mavic.
It very well could be just that, the Mavic.
And you could get an option, for an 8K camera, or they may make a new Pro version, discontinue the current one, and make one that has a removable camera where you can use the Pro that you've got or add an 8K. I don't know. It's all speculation, but I still think my news is probably more correct.
I think yours probably is. One thing I did notice is that that gimbal on that Mavic, when
Yeah.
you hold the Mavic Air gimbal next to that picture, you almost can't tell the
Right.
difference.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
almost can't tell the difference.
Which
It's a
makes
scary
me
likeness.
wonder if, yeah, which makes me wonder if that's where I think some of the guys are getting the idea. It's going to be a
Yeah,
mid-grade.
mid-grade. Yeah,
Mid-grade. It's going to be above the mini, but below the Zoom or the Pro.
and that very well could be that, and it would really make sense that that's what they do. Chris Hope,
Yeah,
welcome back.
I think it's. I mean, it's one of the best explanations I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
And
Exactly. Hello, Ron.
other than what my friends at Area 51 said, but
Well, yeah, but boy,
there's
I
a lot
tell
of
you,
peyote. There's a lot of peyote out there in that desert. So
yeah,
who
and they
knows
got
what they're
nothing
seeing.
better to do than sit back and smoke that and look at the lights in the skies, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like being assigned out there.
Exactly. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm still hoping for a Mavic 3, with a better camera and have it
Yeah,
be at least 20 pixel, maybe 24, with zoom capabilities. But obviously, that
Yeah.
camera on that gimbal that we see in those pictures, I don't think that's it. So
right.
it makes me, be realistically thinking about somewhere in between, like what you're talking about, just
Yeah.
a regular Mavic,
I-
just a Mavic.
Yeah, because they need one that. What's the Zoom cost? It's the cheaper of the two.
It's about
upper grade.
1400, 1400, and then the
Yeah.
Pro is like
And-
1700.
Right,
Just
and then
the
the mini
just the
is
base kit. No, that's not Plymore or
$399.
nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the
Right.
Mini's 400.
So
it's
they
five
need
and a
something in
quarter
the-
with the bonus stuff.
they need something to replace because the Air was sort of in between that, and so they'll either be a Mavic Air 2, which I think they'll just drop. They're just going to call it just
I
a Mavic.
I think that's what it is. I think it's just a Mavic, and
know.
it's going to be.
Of course, Wasita Love, because his sister, she works in the ladies' bathroom cleaning out the toilets there at DGI, and that's where he gets all of his information.
Okay. Yeah. They should make the drones the same
It's
and
the
make the
executive
cameras
toilet, so she
interchangeable.
hears
That's
everything
exactly
that goes
right,
on.
Carlos.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Do
They
what?
should make.
Yeah,
The
make
camera
the drones interchangeable.
on these drones. In
Interchangeable.
fact, this drone is not really considered a travel drone. It's not bad to travel with. Everything fits in a small
Right.
suitcase pretty easily. But you know how much more valuable this drone would be to me if I could swap this Hasselblad glass for the Zoom once in a while? Because I do miss my Zoom. I really kind of do.
Yeah. In all honesty, I mean, what did the Hasselblad glass do to make it that much better?
Name.
Maybe a little crisper. Huh?
Name.
Name, exactly. It
Because
doesn't.
Zeus,
They could put the Hassel.
Zeus glass is just as good, in my opinion.
Yeah, and they could have put the Hasselblad glass on the Mavic Mini if they chose to. They just, it's just glass grinded down to the size that fits, and so that's, they should do away with the Pro and just make it a Pro Zoom,
Yeah.
and, a Pro Zoom, or if you want a bigger sensor, then you have an interchangeable camera that has a 1-inch or
Yep.
whatever size sensor in it,
Yep.
Because
Yep.
that's what the difference is the sensor is what makes it quality, not the friggin' piece of glass,
Well, no, the glass is very important.
Well, yeah, Well, obviously, you can't be using recycled Coca-Cola bottles for lenses, but you know,
Well, I don't know. I see people
some of
trying to
us way
drive with
narrow
them.
may.
Yeah.
I was going to say some of us may use those to walk with and read with, but you know,
Oh,
but for a camera, you know, it's just I think it's I think they could have used that hassle. That was just a name thing and another way to jack the price. So they'll probably eventually come up with a Zoom. They bought into Hasselblad, so they own the rights to use it, and they could put it on the flipping Mini if they chose to. But you know,
yeah. Hello, Doug.
yeah, Hasselblad does not make a sensor. They only make the glass.
Yeah, they make lenses and cameras. I
Yeah,
don't know if they make
yeah, they do make cameras. Yeah, they well,
film cameras. I don't know if they still do. But their big thing has always been optics. That's what made them famous was the glass. Corona has slowed down the. As Walmart people fighting over toilet paper.
yeah,
Well,
yeah. It's
that's in case you get sequestered to your house.
yeah.
I guess none of them know what the old
That's
stuff's
the best
for.
explanation I've heard. They're worried about people being, you get stuck in a house, but you don't want to be using the old family Bible to wipe with when you're stuck there.
Well,
Toilet paper's
it's
better.
funny you say that because I subscribe to John Schneider's channel, and I watch his
Right.
videos.
Yeah.
Bo,
Yeah, I
Bo,
do too.
right? Bo
Yeah.
Duke.
Bo Duke. Yeah.
Yeah, he made a video, put it out yesterday, like he was in the General Lee calling Lost Shepherd on the CB radio.
Right.
And he said, "Yep, I got everything stocked up. I got 4 extra Sears and Roebuck catalogs in the outhouse." And I guarantee you, nobody under 25 knew anything about what that meant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Art brought that up. He says, "Do you remember Sears and Roebuck?" Yep.
Yep.
You know the problem with Sears and Roebuck's catalogs? The newer ones. Now, the original ones were done on pulp paper. They were pulp print.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't slicks, But then they started developing the slick type.
Doing
type
the
print
wax to
in
make it
pages.
moisture resistant and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. You just slide crap all over your butt
Yep.
when you use the new ones. Them old
Yep.
ones were great, but the new ones.
So you know what you
Yeah,
do
later.
now instead of the new ones? The good old-fashioned
What's that?
standby that ain't never let you down. Maple
Corn cob?
leaves. Maple leaves.
Maple leaves. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Become a bidet salesman, Carlos says. So, anyway,
there's
it is kind of
I will
interesting.
bet.
You can't
Yeah.
you can't fix stupid. And
No.
the way people are going with this, I mean, they didn't make these kind of preparations when Ebola was announced and there was people getting it and bringing it into the United States. H1N1, they didn't do this,
Right.
I really kind of don't understand why they're doing this now. But you're locked out by a neighbor, Nightbot. You're locked out by night. You're not locked out by Nightbot. You're back, T-Bird.
Nightbot only Nightbot only times you out for 300 or 5 seconds, anyways.
Yeah. So the Zika virus, all of that stuff. People
Avian
didn't
flu,
do what they're doing now.
Yeah.
They didn't do that now. I mean, like they
Bird
did.
flu. Yeah.
They didn't do that then like they're doing now.
Yeah.
I drove up to Northwest the other day. Had to run out of that office for the day. And there was a shipment of toilet paper that somehow was lost off the back of a truck. Cases and cases. So there was probably 10,000 rolls of toilet paper spread down each side of the interstate. And before anybody got there to clean it up, there was a lady stopped with her car, and she was running around picking it up. She had an armful and her trunk open. She was filling her trunk with toilet paper, filling her trunk with free toilet paper off the side of the road. So she was willing to draw attention on the side of the road and have some dingbat texting and driving and seeing her and then texting and probably swerve a little bit and run her over or something, you know? I mean, it's just, I don't know. Pretty stupid in my opinion.
Yeah, 1,000 people died before they declared an emergency for swine flu.
And you can't fix stupid no matter what you do.
Lon, I'm not. Yeah, and Lon, I know you're probably, I don't know how old you are, but back when I was in the service, the swine flu back in the 70s, now that was bad. And I think that was caused by the Russians because, the Soviets, because all of a sudden people were getting swine flu. And so the military is the first place they try these vaccinations. And so they, you're 54? Yeah, okay, you would have, yeah. But the first bout of, well, we all had to go get inoculated for the swine flu.
Yeah. Yep.
Our whole base was shut down because everybody was too sick to come into work or get out of the barracks, and the hospital was just overflowing people with, because of the, not because they had swine flu, but because of the inoculation, and
Yeah.
But in the service, you got to. If they tell you got to have it, you got to have it. That's it. You ain't got no choice. But oh my God, that's the sickest I've ever been.
Yeah.
And of course, then it's been a few years ago they had this. And I mean, that swine flu back then was really a lot deadlier than the last bout that they had. So, and a lot of people, the younger people, don't even realize we've had swine flu once before. That's back in the 70s. And like, must have been 77. It's when Jimmy Carter was president.
And we all, we survived it. Hello, Jim Boyd.
Yeah. Well,
but the bad thing about
last year.
The bad thing about this is 90% of our medication and the ingredients for our medication comes from China.
Yeah.
All of the heart medicine, blood pressure medicine, diabetes medicine, all the medicine that people need to stay alive, those ingredients are made and assembled in China and sent over here. There was a boatload, literally a boatload of masks on the way to the United States for this virus preparation. And China decided that they needed them worse, and because they make them and sell them to us, they turned them around and brought them back.
Right.
So we didn't get the shipment of masks that we ordered because...
And the masks really aren't going to help that much.
No, they hadn't. No, they were. It was the proper mask, that special one, whatever it is. And they decided they needed them worse, so they kept them. They decided, now we're not going to sell these to you. We're going to give you your money back or whatever. So. Yeah.
We went out yesterday to Tulsa to the Air Museum up in Tulsa. And there were people there, there were people out. It wasn't extremely busy, but it was kind of a cold, rainy day yesterday, so people weren't getting out a lot anyways. So, and we, had to, used handrails to walk up to, like, get into MD-80 and stuff like that. And, because they had a full MD-80 that you go in and look around, and, it was fun. Everybody went in there and then came back out, and that was it. And then James and I, he and I that went up there, we went to get something to eat. Well, we just went inside. We ordered our hamburgers, and while we were waiting on the order, we went over into the bathroom, did our business, washed our hands really thoroughly, and then sat down, and they brought our meal to us, and it was ready. you know?
Yep.
And that's what you got to do. Wash your hands, you know?
Just general
Yeah.
stuff, you know. Yeah, just general normal
General
stuff.
common sense.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. You know,
So I want to do a.
you know, like I was saying, but oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say I want to do a little change gears here. We've spent enough
Okay.
time talking about more stupid people.
Yeah.
I want to give a little plug to Professor Mitch. He brings his show on
yeah.
right after this one. He started a second show, and he comes on in about 10 minutes. So he'll probably
Yeah.
be firing his stuff up here in a couple of minutes, getting ready. He's probably already doing that. In fact, because I know how long it takes to set everything up and get everything turned on and working. So he's probably
Yep.
already deep into that. And so I'd like everybody to remember that if you take a mind to, Mitch is going to be on right after this. And probably going to be just a regular Mavic.
Yeah.
Just a regular Mavic in between. It's probably not going to be the Mavic 3 with the 8K and all that stuff that I'm hoping for, but, you know, a guy can have his dreams, right? So we covered
And besides
a little
that,
bit.
we're probably none of us going to see it until Christmas time. Because
Yeah, there's
it'll
no
take
telling.
that long before. Yeah.
Yep. Even if they do make it, they can't ship it out right now because we're not taking anything. But anyway,
Exactly.
so we talked about that a little bit. We talked about the stupid people a little bit. We talked about the Walmart people a little bit. We talked about some subscriber videos. Played a couple.
Yeah.
Did we miss anything? That's all that was on the schedule, right?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's all. Walk me through someday on how to do a little show and how to set up very basic panel.
You'd like
Yeah,
to interview
yeah,
some
we
drone
can-
personalities? Absolutely, Tater. I'd be
Yeah,
more than happy to.
yeah.
Lloyd would be happy to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jim would be happy to. Depends
Yeah.
on what platform you want to
And you
use.
know
Do you want to use a broadcasting platform and stream it to
Like what we use?
to YouTube and then let YouTube put it out to the world, or do you want to use something like StreamYards that does
Yeah,
all the work for you?
StreamYard
That's
is
all
a
you gotta
very
do.
effective tool.
I don't have a fancy song like some people for their stickers, but stickers. Come on, Lloyd, sing a song about stickers, and it can't be like the other
I
song.
don't know any.
I know, right? That's
No, yeah.
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 but anyway.
I'm not in the mood for singing, anyways. I'm thinking about as soon as this is over, I'm going to go take a nap.
You get a $10 donation, either to the donation link or to the super chat link, get you a pair. And
Like Bob Casey says, $10 gets you 2 stickers. It'll be good on any drone and drone case box.
yep, toolbox, whatever, wherever you want to put them.
Yep.
Thanks, Jeff. Have a good night. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate you being part of the game. So, yeah, that, and then I've got about 4 or 5 of these really fancy mouse pads that remind you to fly smart, fly safe, fly legal, below 400 AGL, all that stuff. Those are a $20 donation, and all that stuff includes shipping. That way, we'll get his stickers. No, Lon, we're not going to do
Stickers
nothing about
make
your
you
mom.
go.
No,
Get his stickers or your mom's. Yeah.
especially when he tries to make it rhyme with WOA.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, Uh, that's going to about wrap it up, Lloyd. That's all I got on my list. So
Gotta love Corona.
I think we're going to finish on time. I'm going to go ahead and start the outro countdown and let everybody finish chatting for 5 minutes or so, and then
don't forget,
Mitch will be firing up,
and I'll be on Monday night at 7:00 Central Time.
Lloyd show tomorrow night. Yep.
I think I've solved the problem about bringing people in on Skype, and the tests so far have been successful. So I'll just have to, set up each, and I think it's going to work. So I'll be able to bring in more than just, one guest.
Right. That'll be cool. So, all right, guys.
Yeah.
5-minute countdown, and then the plug gets pulled. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We know you could have been anywhere, and I appreciate you being here. I really do. Have a good night. Thank you. And all right, everybody. Thank you for being here tonight. I really do appreciate you coming in and watching, participating, being part of the whole show. I appreciate it. I really do. It means a lot. Lloyd, again, thank you, sir.
Yep.
For sitting in the co-captain's
And thanks
chair.
for having me. I appreciate it.
And of
I
course.
appreciate you having me.
And we'll see everybody next week. Have a good week. Be safe.